What comes after the end? I don't know. Neither did they. They were just an Army engineer battalion, constructing roads and bridges deep in the middle of the Arizona nowhere. They didn't know why Armageddon had come. They'd heard radio chatter about an attack on some space-based missile platform. But who had attacked it, or why? No one knew. What they did know is that the politicians and the generals had finally ended the world. Now, everything was gone. They took over a federal prison for a fort, kicked out the convicts, got busy starting from scratch. Maybe it was an act of mercy. Maybe they figured that the prisoners would die out in the harsh new world. Whichever, it came back to bite the engineers in the ass. Cultists, criminals, cannibals. They've been living with the fallout ever since. Good people had survived too, called for help in the night. And those engineers, those common soldiers, could not stand by and see them die. So they came out of their fort, and they helped the survivors defend their homes. And for that, they earned a new name, a proud name, the Desert Rangers. Now, Rangers, I know at times it seems our cause is hopeless. And I know it's hard to say goodbye to a brother in arms. But I want you to know something else. That no Ranger who dies in the line of duty will ever be forgotten. Nor will he have ever died in vain or unavenged. Thank you, recruits.
Okay. A stiff, bearded older man wearing a hard-worn ranger uniform and battered old cowboy hat, General Vargas, walks with a cane, but he's not helpless. He probably could kick all of us to death. He wears a pearl-handled revolver on his hip. There are lots of notches on the barrel. Right, so we're in conversation with him. I can still scroll in and out. Okay, interesting. Can I do anything else? Probably should be careful. Click anywhere or press spacebar or enter to continue. Ace. Duty. Click anywhere or press space or enter to continue.
I appreciate you coming to Captain Ace's retirement party when you hardly knew the man. Appropriate, too, seeing as how investigating his death will be your first duty as a Desert Ranger.
Okay, so... right. Red text and green text. I wonder what that means. Is that, like, good? And who knows? Okay. Happy to give him the opportunity, sir, but are you sure we're ready? Or Ace? How did Ace die, sir?
Ace had been trying to locate a faint radio signal, which has lately been giving us cause for concern. We gave him 3 repeater units and sent him to hook them up to 3 remote radio towers. This would have allowed us to get a fix on the signal. But sadly, Ace was murdered by unknown assailants right after hooking up the first tower, and his logbook and the last 2 repeater units were stolen.
Okay, so he was on a mission to basically get these repeater units in place so that we could figure out where this signal was from. Now, I'm trying to figure out what the red text means and what the green text means. And his logbook. See, logbook is green. You think the logbook was stolen?
Don't know, but it wasn't on Ace's person when he was found. Look for it. It might have some clues as to his death.
Okay. Duty. Happy to be... Okay. This signal is a threat?
The voice on those broadcasts disturbed me greatly. It talked crazy talk about a future where man and machine would be one. Worse, it talked about us, the Desert Rangers, specifically. It said it was coming for us.
Okay. Now, smartass 1, hardass 0, kicker. So I can change... Oh, I can change who's doing the talking. I guess I get different... Because he's got hardass. These guys have got none. Okay. So it's best to let me do the talking. Repeater units.
When you get back to the Citadel, talk to our radio expert, Wade Woodson, if you want to know more about the technical details. All I know is the repeaters will upgrade the towers and allow us to zero in on the mystery signal.
Okay. Tower.
I'll give you the locations of the towers once you have the repeaters in hand. More important to find them first.
Okay, so we need to get the repeaters and duty.
Yeah, I know. You've hardly found your feet with us, and here I am sending you on a mission that already got one ranger killed.
Good point.
Well, I wish I had another option, but the Desert Rangers are spread a little thin right now. Ranger teams Abel and Charlie are out west trying to stop a range war out there from becoming straight-up genocide. And Team Baker is up north looking for a way through the radiation that's cut us off from Vegas. I'm afraid the next generation is going to have to lead the charge on this one.
Okay, basically we're going because you've got no one better. Nice to know. End call. Mission, what's the mission, sir? He's already told us.
The mission is this. Search the area where Ace's body was found, and do your best to recover his logbook and the repeater units. Then call in your report. If you find the repeaters, I may send you on to finish his mission.
Alright, cool. Oh, click anywhere else space to continue. This means he's got more to say.
Ace's death must be avenged, and it will be. But finding the signal he died trying to track down is just as important. Besides, I got the sneaking suspicion that when you find the one, you'll find the other.
Okay. Area. Where is the area, sir?
It's about a day's walk east from here. I'll mark it on your map.
Okay. Right, so I'm guessing we're at Ranger Citadel, well, the graveyard, and we got Radio Tower.
There you go.
Okay. That went back without my permission, but very good. Call in. Call in, sir?
Yes, call in on your radio. Your radio is your lifeline to Ranger Citadel. We'll be calling you with alerts and updates on your current missions, and sending you new missions when we receive distress calls. As Rangers, it is your sworn duty to respond to those calls. That is the contract we made with the people of Arizona when we opened for business.
Okay. Ranger Citadel. Can we enter the Citadel, sir?
Once you prove yourself, the Citadel will be your new home. Consider this mission the final test of your training.
Okay.
If you succeed, you are welcome within our walls. If you fail, then you aren't cut out to be a Desert Ranger, and we won't let you in.
Oh, right. Okay, well, we got... Right, hardass. What if we prove ourselves by kicking down the Citadel doors, sir? Right, so this is the I'm-in-your-face version. And I get that option because I've got Big Bert with me. So I don't need Big Bert selected to say it, I guess, although it would seem to make more sense. Kick-ass. Please, sir, if you're sending us after Ace's killer, then you've already decided we're worthy. Why not let us in? That just seems a little... It is a bit kiss-assy, isn't it? I think... Look. Smartass. Surely, sir, the success of the mission is more important than testing us. If you want to find those signals, shouldn't you let us in so we can stock up on every... something?
Using logic on me, eh?
Yes. Yes, I am. Using logic. Not kissing your ass, not kicking it, or hard-assing it, or whatever you call it. We are... What was it? Smart-assing you. Yes. That definitely is not going to sound right ever, is it?
Smartass.
Exactly.
Logic and observation will change some folks' minds, and you can catch people in lies that way. But sometimes it only makes them mad, so be careful.
Oh, all right. So this isn't an automatic success. We should... Oh, right. Use it wisely. Gauge the people. You know what? I'm glad we didn't threaten him.
In this case, you're right. I should let you in.
It did work in.
But I got a feeling about you four. You got depths you don't even know you have, and it's gonna take adversity to tap them. So I'm sending you out undergunned and unprepared, just to see what it brings out of you. You'll thank me later.
Would you like to bet on that?
Maybe.
Yeah. Obviously not. So that's it. We finished the conversation. Goodbye.
Good luck out there, recruits.
Okay. Information overload. Right. Logbook updated. I can click up there and it goes to my logbook. Nice. This is the... No, that's the world map. Okay. Ongoing. Sort by priority. Search near the radio tower for the repeater. Units Captain Ace was carrying. Look for the rest of the log. Flagged. Nothing flagged. Resolved. Nothing resolved. And this is General Vargas. Toast. Big... Right. This is us. This... Angela Death. Miss Death. Okay. Captain Solveig Seaforth. Okay, we got a Norwegian over there. Okay. Aberforth, Ashley, La Loca, and Ranger Brass Knuckles. The Wasteland. Guessing that's where I'm going. Grenadier Major Nergiebits. Okay. And a world map. We got a world map. We're heading towards the radio tower. Is that what we're doing? Probably. Let's do that in a minute. Or, wait a minute. Okay, not totally sure that was helping close. So, this is our conversation log. We can scroll up through it at any time. What is this? Call?
What else do you need?
Oh! Nothing! No! Sorry! My bad. Just right now, we've got an item to pick up. Let's have a radio. These are the options we've got, are they? We've got logbook, keywords. In addition to selecting a keyword, you can also manually enter them in the dialogue window. Pay close attention during conversations for hints to those hidden keywords. Oh, right. So in conversations, there are actual other... Oh, okay. Okay. Interesting. Conversation skills. You can switch the active ranger in the conversation by selecting the appropriate portrait. Each of the rangers has their own strengths and weaknesses. Make sure to use the right one for the job. No, so in which case then it is, we should switch. If I want a hard ass, I should switch to the hard ass. The person who's got the skill. Got it. That does make sense and is better actually. Okay. Logbook. The logbook contains information on various missions and tasks the rangers have acquired. The buttons at the top allow you to view the missions you have flagged as important, are ongoing, or have resolved. Additionally, you can sort the list by selecting Sort By. Okay, out of curiosity, is there a hotkey for us? Pressing L? Yes! L for logbook, M for map. Seems to go to the same place. Okay, and then we got radio. The radio is your party's lifeline back to Ranger Citadel HQ, through it, you will receive vital updates on your main objectives as well as possible side missions if you are so inclined. You may also pick up calls from other inhabitants of the Wasteland from time to time. Okay. So, there you go. Those are little things to know. Okay, that's a... Right, I can rotate the view. I got a camera here. Alright. I can select the active ranger there or... Here, what does space do? Space goes to the main one, or select. Oh, select all. Is there a pause function? No. Probably don't need it with it being an action-based. An action point-based game. Toaster repair, very specialised and underappreciated skill. Yes. Computer science. So these are my skills, and they are hotkeyed currently. Oh, I can move them around. Okay. Perception. Alright. So I don't need to click it though. I could just do like so. Do I just leave it on then? Do I leave it on? I probably should look at this. Using items. Assign commonly used items or skills to the hotbar by right-clicking and selecting the item from the pop-up menu. Some skills or items act passively and can't be placed on the hot keybar. Got it. Using skills. The Rangers have access to a wide variety of skills to deal with problems they encounter on the Wasteland. Using these skills is a simple process. Select the skill from the hotbar and move the cursor item over the appropriate target. Ranger will navigate to the target and begin using the skill. These are active skills. Some skills are passive. Right, got it. Now, can I go tell... How do I... Oh, okay. Can't move at the moment. He's got a barbed wire bat. Okay, no, don't do that. Don't do that. That's... So he can brute force things. For some reason that highlighted. Can he pick things up? That's what I would like to know. Party grouped space. Character C. Oh, so I can have a look at the characters' items pressing C. Okay, that's good. And then logbook L. Headshot F. Okay, these are the combat actions I've got. Crouch. Everyone crouch. Swap weapons. He swapped to fists. Stick. Fists. He's got a stick. That's what he's got. He's got a bloody stick. You're sending us off on a mission for a bloody stick. So this is everyone. How the hell do we move? Oh! I'm gonna go out on a limb here. No? How do I move? Do I click to move? Okay, it's right click. Okay. Right click. And can I do it with everyone? Yes, I can move the entire party. Alright, and pick up. Pick up the shovel. Take it. Take it. You are now the shovel man. You shall have shovel. Can he place it in his... He's dropped it. No, that's not, no. Don't drop the shovel. Don't drop the shovel. Pick it up. Take it. Everyone move here. So let's get this up. Character. Right click. Use add to hotkey. Yes, okay, we've got it. We've got it hotkeyed. He's also got pain relievers. That's already hotkeys. Hotkeyed. He's got a tactical pack. Leather motorcycle. Right, so let's have a look. He's got 38 Constitution, XP none, and here's his attributes and general. We can have all items. Oh, and we can filter. Nice to know. 23. She's got a shotgun. She's got a handgun, and because I didn't take any weapon skills whatsoever, I have a bloody stick. Awesome. Can attack diagonally. Brilliant. I can attack diagonally. Excellent. I'm going to die horribly if we get into combat. When we get into combat. So. Well, in which case then, let's... We can talk to General Vargas. Right. Step 1, get used to the interface. Okay, we got a grenadier here. Let's talk to him. Desert Ranger is scared but spotless combat. Sorry, a Desert Ranger in scarred but spotless combat armor stands at attention before the doors of the Ranger Citadel. He gives you a friendly salute. Now, you notice he is wearing a humongous double-barreled pistol on his hip. Welcome to Ranger Citadel, recruits, but the General ordered me not to let you in before you finished your investigation. So I could kiss his... Yeah, or I could... Now, what else was that? I mean, I can type stuff in. Did it say I could type stuff in? No? Okay, never mind. There were hidden keywords you could type in. I don't know where to type them. Alright, should we try to sweet talk him? It's not going to work, it's going to annoy him. It's going to annoy him, and we're going to upset everyone. Okay, let's just... goodbye. Yeah. And if I look at the map again, right, we're now here. We have got to go out to the Wasteland. Corporal Sulvai Cephas. Who apparently is a trader. Hello, Solvay. A kindly older woman is in standard issue ranger garb. She seems occupied counting goods and organising crates. Aside from clothes, she is the picture of a loving grandmother. You could swear she smells faintly of fresh-baked cookies. We are not sniffing old ladies as we speak to them. Corporal Solvay Seafers. Well, hello, recruits. Welcome to Solvay Sundries. Happy to trade whenever you like. An honour to make your acquaintance. Always nice to see new faces around here, and a pleasure to make sure they have everything they need before they head out into the big bad world. Do you have something more impressive than a stick? So, you can outfit us? Well, with essentials as tough to find as they are, I can't just give them away for free. Believe me, I wish I could, but we keep our prices as close to cost as we can for our rangers. You can stop by for basics whenever you're in the area, and once you get clearance to enter the Citadel, you'll get access to some of our more valuable goodies. You'll have to talk to Sergeant Melson about that when you get inside. Sergeant Melson? Oh, he's a great friend and a great quartermaster. We'll all be eating sand and wiping with cactus flowers without him. Okay, Ranger Citadel. What about it? I do love this place nowadays. It used to be full of some kooky birds back when I was younger. Fellas seem to worship pre-war junk. Even if they didn't know what it was, and they wouldn't share none of it. Well, I shouldn't get too judgmental. I'm sure they thought they were doing right. Nice to meet you too, Solvay. What's your story? He says, completely out of order. Oh, it's not so interesting. I grew up in a village near here, but I was already a grandmother twice over when the Desert Rangers moved into the Citadel. I saw how much good the Rangers were doing, and I wasn't up to much with my children. Moved to other villages to start their own families. It was a little unconventional for an old lady to go through basic training, but I pulled my weight and earned my star. Well done. I may not be too useful in forward operations, but I've got lots of experience keeping people well fed and well clothed. I can run the drill press with the best of them. So General Vargas has me help Sergeant Melson run the supply, and I help Captain McCaptain. Seriously, Captain McCaptain in the workshop now and then. Okay, who is Captain McCaptain? What is he like? She's the smartest person I've ever met, bar none. She was. She can whip up laser beams and water purification systems like I whip up pies. Pies? Can I type? I can't type anything in. This. I'm supposed to be secret words, and it won't let me type. See? It won't let me type. Okay. What's General Vargas like? He's a modern-day Patton. He's got a mind for strategy and knows how to make the tough calls, but he's got a gentle side too. Trade. What do you have for trade? Okay, what do I have? I have 50 scrap. She has 3,200. She wins. I could... In total, we have all of this. We've got some pain relievers. They're probably useful. Ooh, assault rifles. Can't afford it. M14. Can't afford it. Pistol. Really can't afford it. In fact, of all the weapons, that's the only one I can even come close to affording. Really? I mean, I need 160. What can we sell that's worth that? A shovel? Probably not. Probably going to need... We got pain relievers, trauma kit. We probably need all of this. We're going to need all this. Trauma kits. Heals 50% of con during recovery. Heals 10% of con upon recovering. Oh, if you've got the surgeon. So, that's what our surgeon is carrying, I'm guessing. Yes. Don't let the surgeon get killed. Alright, well, we can't buy it. Sell all junk. Oh, we can mark things as junk. That's right. Junk. We can mark things as junk, so we could say, hey, that's junk, useful for digging, so obviously not junk. Okay, but we can't do it whilst in trade. How do we quit trade? Okay. Oh, escape. That works. Goodbye. Okay, so we've now mastered the art of trading and having conversations. Okay, wide world. Alright, well, I guess I've put it off as long as possible. Hey, Echo 1, mind picking up that can over there for me. Rook, Ashley Brigo, and La Loca. Okay, let's have a conversation. Shh, I don't need any training, just give me some ammo and tell me where the raiders are. Did you see Captain Death at the funeral? She just came by here. I want to be just like her. Okay, La Loca. The general said he'd be out here to train us after the funeral. Where's Captain Death? Captain Death seems to be in this direction. Angela Death! Possibly the single most awesome name ever.
God damn it, Ace. You never should have put down the wrench and picked up the gun.
Okay, Angela sounds pretty cut up. Oh, we've got stats next to her. She's 6 to 12, is that damage? 5 armor, which is better than mine, and 10% something. Dodge, 8%. What's the dodgy thing? Party. Squad canteen. So we've got a canteen. Attributes. Skills. Dossier. Nothing. Right. Attributes. General. Combat. Combat. Is that initiative? Was that initiative for 9? 30. Well, one of ours has got 13 on initiative. 2 of them. No, I don't know what that 6% is. Probably dodging by the looks of things. Alright. So she's better at us in everything. Okay, don't let him talk. A tough-looking redhead with decades of sun and wind and hard living etched into her angular face stands sobbing in the shadows. You saw her at Ace's retirement party. The sleeves of her uniform have been torn off, revealing multiple tattoos on her sinewy arms, all skulls. The tears running down her cheeks are splashing on a rusty old wrench she holds in her scarred hands. Big Bert's perception bonus. Okay, Big Bert has perception. Really? Did I give Bert perception? That's pretty stunning. Okay. Yes, I did. I gave him 1 point in perception. That was lucky.
Sorry about the waterworks. I'm still pretty broke up over Ace. I'm Angie. You kids must be the new recruits old Vargas trained up. Lord, y'all just babies.
Right, can I just... Among the skull tattoos that cover Angela's arms, there is a single heart, and within the heart, a single name, Ace. Oh, God. I see you have Ace's name tattooed in that heart on your arm. That sounds really... Do you know what? That sounds a... Baby's us, probably. Let's ask. Go on then, heart. You noticed that, huh? Well, Ace always said I wore my heart on my sleeve. Yeah, me and Ace, we were more than just old army buddies, if you know what I mean. Yeah, we get it. That's why it hurts so bad. That's why I want to come with you. You want to come with us? Awesome, because you look pretty damned hard, Angela Death. Babies. Sorry, but you are. No, I'm okay. As cute as little kittens. We're not cute, though. Really, seriously. Have you seen us? One of us has got a hedgehog head that's bright purple. The other one's got, I don't know, a pink ponytail, but weird glasses. And then there's me and Bert. We're not cute. I mean, the cutest is pink ponytail, but still not cute. You'll remind me of us, Snake, Razor, Thrasher, and me, back when we were just starting out, thinking we were going to save the world for the future, thinking none of us would ever die. Aye, Christ, sorry, don't listen to me. Youth is good, optimism is good. If we all started out worn out and jaded like me, no one would ever try to change the world. So you kids go out and give it a go. Maybe I'll work this time. Maybe it'll work this time. Thrasher's in green. Let's have a look. Thrasher. You better call him Gilbert now. Funny, back in the day he just seemed like this big old growly bear, strong as an ox and just as articulate. But then he got all torn up during our fight with the robots from base Cochise, and he couldn't go out and patrol them all. Any other commander would have handed him his walking papers, but Vargas doesn't dump old friends, so he started him working in the museum. And wouldn't you know it, turns out the old bear has a knack for cartography. He's been gradually mapping our little corner of the wasteland ever since. Who'd have thunk it? Okay. Snake! So General Vargas used to be called Snake. Pliskin! Yep, he was one wild-ass son of a bitch back in the day, but I think the weight of responsibilities has kind of squashed that out of him now. He hasn't been in a decent bar fight in, a decade maybe. Hellraiser! What happened to Hellraiser? He's another one gone. Went out for a patrol a few weeks back and never came home. Don't know if he's dead or AWOL or gone off to join the Scorpions. All anyone knows is he hasn't called in and we haven't heard from anyone who's seen him. I miss old Hellraiser like blazes. Didn't talk much, didn't make friends easy, wasn't big on social graces, but he was as loyal as they come, and when the shit started flying, he was the guy you wanted at your back. He didn't win that name by accident. Sharp as a razor, scary as hell. Red Scorpions. You weren't briefed on them during your training? Well, let me fill you in. You know when we left the prison and moved here to the Citadel? Well, the Scorpions were the jerks who moved into the prison when we moved out. Okay. Just a bunch of raiders back then, but they've been getting more organised. Call themselves a militia now, and they try to act like they're the desert rangers of eastern Arizona. Well, that's a lot of horseshit. A protection racket ain't the same as protecting people. They shake down all the towns for money, and if the locals don't kick in, they smash them up. The Rangers aren't like that. We get by on donations and good old-fashioned scavenging. Yay us. Eastern Arizona. No, Cochise. I want to know about Cochise. An old military facility from before the war, and the biggest fight the Rangers ever had. There was some crazy computer in there that kept spitting out robots and sending them off to kill people. We had one hell of a fight putting it down. Earned our stripes that day, literally. That's when I became Captain Death. Still pretty awesome. A computer was making the robots? Yeah, the base Cochise AI. Don't know what was wrong with it, broken I guess. It thought everyone was its enemy, wanted to kill the whole planet. Eastern Arizona. What can you tell us about Eastern Arizona? Basically everything between the prison and the radiation clouds to the east. There are a few small towns and farms out there which the Scorpions claim as their territory. Rangers used to patrol that area before we moved here, and we knew it pretty well. But a lot can change in 15 years, who knows? Maybe it's all as clean and nice and crime-free as the Scorpions say it is, but I got my doubt. Radiation clouds. The edges of the map, kiddies. Big hot areas we can't go into without getting cooked to a crisp. The clouds move around some with the wind and weather, but they're permanent hot spots on every side of us, north, south, east and west. Until we start hearing those weird broadcasts, I kind of thought those clouds went on forever. And that Arizona was the last place on Earth. But maybe there's more people out there. Maybe the whole rest of the world's just fine and we're the only ones in hell. Wouldn't that be a joke? Not really. Broadcasts. Ace played me some of them before he died. Hard to make out a lot of it, but what I heard made my hair stand on end. Some guy talking about turning men into machines, or machines into men, or some shit. But the crazy thing was, when he starts talking about us, the Rangers, saying we were the cause of all the trouble in the world, and we need to be wiped out so his glorious future can be born. I mean, who is this guy? Where is he? And what does he have against us? General Vargas. Tell me about him. Better than he'd like. Back in the day, the General was the craziest of us all, but somehow after we brought down base Cochise, he became... Is it Cochise? Cochise? He became the sanest. Now he's running the whole show and doing a damn fine job, while I'm still walking patrols and answering radio calls. Shows you how much ambition I got, huh? Ace. We saw you at Ace's funeral. I probably should read them in this order. It'd make more logical sense. They all hurt, but this one, man. Ace wasn't even a ranger, not at first. He worked as a driver and mechanic for Farron Brago up in Vegas. But when Base Cochise started sending its death machines into the desert, Brago sent Ace south to recruit robot fighters. We met him in Quartz. He'd pissed somebody off out there and they'd locked him up. We sorted that out and he started running with us, helping us fight Cochise, and never stopped. Vargas eventually gave him the uniform and the hat, but I don't think he ever formally signed on. He was just always there, and now he's... God damn it, Ace. I knew this one was trouble. I knew it. Where's Quartz? See, no, trouble seems to be the obvious. You thought Ace's mission was trouble? He was working on the same thing Vargas has you working on, trying to track down radio signals from beyond the edges of the map. All seemed a bit boring and scientific to me, but then Ace started saying he thought someone was following him. Okay, we should keep our eyes open for that. I asked him to let me come with him when I met him at... I asked him to let me come with him when I met him at Rail Nomads to give him the repeater units. But he told me to go back to the base. He said he was just jumping at shadows because those radio broadcasts had spooked him. I should have gone with him. Why didn't I go with him? Okay. Quartz. Where's Quartz? Man, not sure I can recall. Haven't been out that way in ages. Don't even know if it's still on the map. Ask Thrasher. He'd know. Gotta find Thrasher now. Rail Nomad Camp. Tell me about Rail Nomads. Could be a nice little place if the Atchinsons and Topacans would kiss and make up. I can't even remember what it's all about, but between them they got enough old railroad tech that if they worked together they could give this area a real transportation system. Instead, seems like all they want to do is blow each other's heads off. Idiots. Know any more about these repeater units? I really don't know the details. It's all a bunch of mumbo-jumbo about transmitters in north-south axis and signals bouncing off the clouds. Ask Woodson about it. He's a radio genius. Sergeant Woodson. Radio technician Wade Woodson. Sure do. He's the guy that makes sure you can hear Vargas when you're out on patrol. Keeps all the machines running and the signal clear. He'll also talk your ear off about circuits and frequencies, and I don't know what else if you let him. Be nice to him. He's your lifeline to the base. Alright, so we've got a lot.
Say, listen. Vargas asked you to look into Ace's death because he thought I was too upset to be professional about it. He didn't want me going off half-cocked and shooting up all of Arizona looking for his killer. But I gotta find this guy. Ace and me, well, we've been fighting side by side for nigh on 20 years. I'm not letting him die unavenged.
Okay.
So, well, I know it's going against orders, but if you let me tag along and be in at the kill, well, I'll help you find your feet out there. Maybe give you a few pointers along the way. I may be old and slow, but I know the wastes like the back of my hand. What do you say?
Yes. Yes. I say yes. We say yes. We got a 5-man
No
party.
need to tell Vargas why I joined you. If anybody asks, I'm just helping you get oriented, all right?
Here's why you joined us. 20, 20, 23, 38, 143. This is what... You've got a wrench. Oh, no, and you have an assault rifle. Another reason you joined us. You're hard as nails, basically. All right. Don't want to sound too mercenary and everything, but hey, it's a harsh wasteland. Okay, then... I believe we're... Okay, let's have a look at this. Camera rotation. Rotate the cap... Yeah, we've got that sorted. Camera control zoom. We've also got that. Move it. Got that. Okay. Followers. During your travels, you may come across people willing to join your party as long as certain conditions are met. When a new person joins your party, they are available to use just like your initial rangers. Make sure to equip and level them up as you progress. Keep in mind they have their own personalities and might behave in ways you don't expect. Is this why... Right, is this what the leadership thing's for then? And what skills did she have? Let's have a look at her skills before. And attributes. Coordination, very good. Luck. She's not very lucky and she's not very charismatic. But she's fast. Good awareness. And coordinated. Alright. Skills. Assault rifles. Oh my god, she's awesome. Brute force. Pretty awesome. Actually, she kicked Big Bert's backside. Blunt weapons. Weaponsmithing. Outdoorsman. And she has nothing in those. Okay. Still. Assault rifles and... punching people, sorry, hitting people with blunt items. Probably that. Secondary. Can she... That can't be used as a secondary. Oh, yes it can. There you go. Use that as a secondary. Surely that does more damage than your fist. Alright. So. Are we ready to leave the... I believe we're ready to leave.